Well, look who it is. That's right, it's me. And before I start this video, I want to address some obvious things that have happened to my channel. And the obvious thing that's happened to my channel that you guys have probably noticed is that the name to my channel changed from being Vicky Creedle to Vicky's Corner. Now, the reason for that is because on my vlog channel, I made that channel be called Vicky Creedle, and then this channel now called Vicky's Corner. And since I'm talking about my vlog channel, I want to let you guys know that I have uploaded a video on my vlog channel. It's kind of like the trailer / promo video for that channel, where I basically talk about, well, I say who I am, obviously, and then I tell you guys what type of videos I'll be posting on that channel, when I'll be posting videos, and how often those videos will be posted. So you can go over to that channel and check it out. I'll put the link to that channel in my description box down below. So you can go to that channel, check out that video, and subscribe to my channel. But I'll let you guys know in this video that my vlogs aren't going to be too exciting because I don't do a whole lot in my life. So I'm sorry if my life isn't too exciting for you guys, but it's my life and it's what I do every day. So, in this video, I'm going to be doing another video for my series on all things about college. And my last video, if you guys remember, was about what to bring with you to college and what you're allowed to bring with you to college. Now this video, you guys might have guessed from my last video, is going to be what not to bring with you to college. Because you don't want to bring something you're not allowed to bring with you and then get in trouble. So that is why this video is going to be what not to bring with you to college so that you don't get in trouble. So, without further ado, let's just get right into the video. So, there are a few things that you're not allowed to bring with you to college, which my college had a list of what you can and cannot bring with you to college. And some of the things they recommend you don't bring with you is like you can't have like an extension cord because it will be too long, and my thinking was it could trip people, but their thinking is it can like cause a fire, so you can't have any extension cords. You're not allowed to have candles, which a lot of people were really, and me too, were upset about this because everybody loves candles and it just makes your room smell nice. But what I did, because I'm not allowed to have candles at my school, is at Yankee Candle, which is where I get my candles from, you can buy the scented beads that are scented, same scent as the candles, so you can use those instead of candles. But the only thing I don't like about those is the scents aren't that strong, so it doesn't really make the whole room smell like the scent of those beads. But they also have these sticks you can use at Yankee Candle. It's just a little messier, but you can use those if you don't want to use the beads. Now, another thing, which is pretty obvious, that you cannot have at college is you can't have guns and you can't have drugs, because guns are dangerous and drugs are dangerous as well. So you can't have any of those, which is pretty obvious. You probably already know it. Probably already know that. Now, one thing I brought with me to college that I never use, which I recommend you don't bring, is a laundry hamper, which let me show you mine. It's right behind you guys. Give me 1 second. So, here is my laundry hamper that I brought with me to college. And the reason why, I was like right here for now, the reason why I recommend you guys don't bring it with you to college is because one, it's very big, as you can tell, so it's kind of a hassle to carry with you to the laundry room and stuff, and two, even though it does fold up, here's the thing, it has like clip things you can like use to like clip it and fold it back together. But the only problem is it's pretty big because you're going to be putting laundry in it. So I recommend you don't bring this with you to college. Just use a laundry bag instead of using this. So that's one thing I recommend you don't bring with you. But then again, as I said in my last video, if you think you're gonna use it, then get it and bring it with you to school. So if you think you're gonna use this, then I suggest you bring it with you to school. Now, wait a minute. Go that way. Thank you. Now, another thing I recommend you don't bring with you to college is, for some people, I recommend you don't bring like your Xbox or your PlayStation with you to college, because it can become a distraction for you when you're supposed to be studying. Now, if it's not going to distract you too much, then bring it with you and just use it as like your downtime from studying. So it can be like, you can have like an hour or maybe a 30-minute break to play a game or something on there. But if it's going to distract you, then I recommend you don't bring it with you to college. Now, another thing you can't bring with you to college, which I doubt a lot of people would bring with them to college, but it's like a space heater, which is basically like a heater you plug into the wall, and it heats up your room, basically. Now, you're not allowed to bring those because they're afraid that you'll keep them on. The colleges are afraid that you'll keep them on in your room when you're not there, or keep them on for too long and they might cause a fire. So you cannot bring a space heater with you, which is pretty self-explanatory. And another thing you can't bring with you is you can't bring a toaster with you, because, well, maybe you can't, I don't remember, but for me, I think you can't bring one because you might keep it plugged in for too long and cause a fire, and who would use a toaster anyway, you know? So don't bring a toaster, but you can bring a Keurig. That's one thing you can bring to use, and you can bring your hair straightener and hair curl. You can use that as well. Now, another thing you can bring, but as I said, if it's going to be a distraction, don't bring it, is you can bring a TV. But for me, I brought a TV because I didn't watch it that much. At school, I only watched it on the weekends to watch like movies or something. And my roommate used it with her Xbox, PlayStation, whatever she has, to play games. But it's going to be a distraction for you, and you think you're going to be watching too much TV, then don't bring a TV with you. Because the most important thing about college is your classes, so you don't want to be distracted from studying. You want to get good grades. Now, actually, on my school's website, let me bring it up for you guys, as a list. Oh, somebody called me. Somebody called me. I don't know who that is. Which I should have had this ready for you guys. But on my school's website, it tells you what you can and cannot bring with you. So let me tell you that. So let me go to my school's website. Alright, here we are. Packing for my school. Alright. So here's what it says. Now what can I bring? It says, what can I not bring? Here's what you cannot bring. You cannot bring, as I said, drugs, alcohol, guns, and weapons. Obviously, you cannot bring. You cannot have air conditioners, which actually the dorm rooms actually have like a little air conditioner in them for you. So you don't need to bring your own. Antennas or satellite dishes you don't need, because the school gets that for you, so you don't need to bring those. Bed risers with electric sockets or USB ports, which I guess that's not really such a big deal about bringing those, because a lot of people bring bed risers with them that you can get at Bed Bath & Beyond, which is where I got mine from, or you can get them at Target, maybe on Walmart. But you just can't bring ones that are like cinder blocks of wood. You can't bring those. And you can't have the ones like electrical sockets, because I guess that could like trip someone, because it's going to be connected to something. Somebody could trip on that, or as I've said, it could cause a fire. You can't have Bunsen burners or hot plates, including, not limited to, George Foreman grills, electric skillets, electric works, fondue pots with chocolate fountain, s'mores maker, waffle iron, sandwich or quesadilla makers. Just don't bring those. And you probably won't use them anyway, so just don't bring them. And like I said, you can't have candles, which a lot of people hate about. And then you can't bring curtains, drapes, other suspended decorative materials. They're not treated to be flame resistant, which at all colleges, the windows come with blinds for them, so you don't need to bring curtains for the windows. And don't bring a deep fryer, which is pretty obvious. Don't bring that. Double-sided foam tape or duct tape. Actually, you can bring duct tape, just don't use it for the wrong purposes. You can't have electric heaters, electric blankets, or heating pads, which is pretty self-explanatory. Fireworks, explosives, all that. Obviously, you wouldn't bring those. Fog machines you can't bring, which is pretty self-explanatory. Halogen lamps you can't have. Individually owned, personal, large appliances including stove, ranges, washers, dryers, freezers, and dishwashers. Pretty self-explanatory, you can't bring those. Stun guns, which again goes with the whole weapons thing. Lasers, beams, pointers, can't bring those because those could blind people. Hoverboard, self-propelled scooter you cannot bring, which my school did allow you to have those, but they started being like a problem in my school, so you can't bring those. Your school might allow you to have those to get around campus, but they might not. So just look up if you can bring those or not. Water beds, which who would want to bring a water bed anyway? Toasters or toaster ovens, I already said that. Wall-mounted shelving fixtures, which why would you want to do that? Bring those, it'd just be a hassle to put up on the wall, and it could cause damage to the wall, so you have to pay for that damage. So just don't bring it, so you don't just pay for those damages. Pressurized canisters like spray paint cans, helium tanks, scuba equipment, and stuff like that. But you can have like oxygen tanks if you're like sick or something, and have a disease. But why would somebody bring scuba equipment? That doesn't make any sense. Because we're gonna go scuba diving. You're out of school. What, you're gonna go in your school's pool? It's like nothing to see in there. Plug-in air fresheners, Glade, etc. Which that I don't really understand. I kind of understand that because you don't want it to like cause a fire. Most of the stuff you can't bring is because they're afraid it will start a fire. But if you're careful with this, then I guess you could bring it, but just don't. Just to be safe, don't bring it. You can't have pets, which is obvious, but you can have fish because they're not really that much of a hassle to take care of, and they don't make that big of a mess. They don't make a mess at all, really, because they're in a fish tank. But some schools, they allow you to have like maybe a turtle, maybe a rabbit. But just check with your school to see if you're allowed to bring those type of pets. You can't have oil lamps, oil popcorn poppers, which again, because of fire reasons. Multi-plug adapters without circuit breaker or surge protector, which again, fire hazard. Liquid fluid or charcoal that contains starter fluids, again, fire hazard. Lava lamps, lanterns, and incense, again, fire hazard. So a lot of the things that you can't bring with you to college are because they may start a fire, or they're just dangerous to you and other people around you. So just don't bring it with you to school. Now, if you don't bring those with you to school, then you won't get in trouble. You won't have to pay for damages, and you won't have to be kicked out of school. So just make sure you go on your school's website, just like type in your school, like on Google, this is what I do. It makes it easy to find this. Just type into Google your school's name and what to bring, and it should pop up with a link that you can click on that shows you what you can and cannot bring with you to college. So just do that before you move into your school. Now, my dance video for this week is, what am I doing? Is, again, themed school because this is a college video. Now this is not actually a dance themed video. Not a dance themed video, it is a dance video. It's not really a school themed video, but it takes place at a school, so I figured it was good enough. And it's to the song Dear Future Husband by Meghan Trainor, which, if you guys know me, I love Meghan Trainor. She's one of my all-time favorite singers, and I'm obsessed with her new album. But this dance is called Dear Future Husband, choreographed by Ravi Chai-B, and MPDS ITOU video. Basically, I'll just put the link to this video in the description box down below. And it's actually a really good dance video. Like the whole beginning part isn't the best, kind of cheesy, but the dancing part is actually pretty good. So I hope you guys check out this video and like this video. And then my quote for this week is right here. Right here. It is, education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world, by Nelson Mandela. Now, the reason why I chose this quote is because it's pretty obvious that if you get an education, you're smarter than you were before you had an education, obviously. And you can do things like become a lawyer and help someone that might be going to jail that shouldn't go to jail because they're not guilty of the crime or something. Or you could become a doctor and save someone's life. Having an education can save lives and make the world a better place to live in. So, I hope you guys like this video for giving it a thumbs up. And don't forget to check out my other videos to this series all about college, which I'm going to be creating a playlist for it to make it easier for you guys to find these videos. So, don't forget to check out my last video on what to bring to college. And don't forget to like this video by giving it a thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel if you're already not subscribed. And check out my vlog channel. Check out my trailer/promo video on that channel. And subscribe to that channel to make sure that you can receive notifications on when I upload vlog videos.